Hey, what up, Facebook? Good morning. Hope everybody having a blessed day. Hope happy Tuesday to everybody. I just wanted to share something with y'all. What up, Nick? It's funny that you come on here, that you're on here watching. I hope you're doing good. I'm actually making this post about Uncle Kid, and I just want to talk about my uncle died, and I'm sure everybody have had death in the family, and everybody that's grief stricken and struggling and going through stuff. I just want to say sorry for your loss. I'm just reflecting today because I had a wonderful uncle that was just awesome to my life, and I'm rocking his hat today. This is the original old school Cleveland Browns hat, which belonged to my uncle Thomas, Uncle Thomas Smiley. And what a wonderful, my Uncle Thomas was my granddad's brother. And my uncle came to Birmingham from Cleveland and gave me a ride to Cleveland every summer in the back of that Cadillac with him and my Aunt Lois. And I was looking on Facebook today, and his funeral service was today. He shared a lot of stuff with me every time I would go to Cleveland. So I'm sitting up here, so I'm rocking his original Cleveland Browns hat, and my Uncle Thomas Smiley, he didn't play no games. And here's a picture that we took. One of my all-time favorite uncles. And he really meant a lot to me. And hell, you think I done got cursed out by him a lot of times. He didn't play no games, but he was real nice to me. And I don't know if it was a year ago. I think it's 2 years now. But today, I'm just kind of in my feelings because the sky is the same color as it was when we had his funeral. So, and then it came up on my thing on Facebook. So it's just like a trigger. And I just feel like I just want to tell you a lot about him. I never knew that he was also going to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, picking up other nieces and nephews. I thought I was the only one that he was picking up. He was driving from Alabama all the way to Cleveland in that Cadillac. And it was just always exciting to have a man like that was stern. He didn't play no games. He said what he said. It hurt your feelings, but you had to learn how to get tough and get over it. So now, being a grown man, my feelings don't get hurt as easily because I had uncles and grandfather. My grandfather just said what needed to be said, and they didn't care how you felt or whatever. It just wasn't too much thought and psychology behind it. Just made you tough, and it was just good for your manhood. So now, if Miss Kathy Hughes or anybody curse me out, it's not personal. I just take it and I just roll with it. And so it's been 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, 2 years. It feel like yesterday, but I'm gonna show y'all his picture again that we took at his house. I'll never forget it. That day, I was performing at the Improv in Cleveland, and it snowed. And he came to the show. I'm gonna show you something. Come on, follow me. As Snoop Dogg say, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. My Uncle Thomas, and I don't know, I'm not a real sentimental person, but this is his program, and I got his favorite watch. And a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know. I wear this a lot. I wear this on stage a lot because the last show I did, I think at the Woolstein Center in Cleveland, I don't know if I was with Mike. Yeah, I was with Mike Epps. And he came backstage and he had this watch on. I said, man, Uncle Thomas, where you get that watch from? I like that watch. So when he died, I was in Cleveland. I got his watch or whatever. And then y'all have to excuse my closet. My closet dirty. I got clothes everywhere. But I wear this a lot. So when I perform, I always just casually have it on or whatever. But this is my Uncle Thomas's watch. And I'm going to show y'all something. The last time I performed in Cleveland, my uncle had this on, right? This was his favorite outfit. And I don't know why I did it. So what I was going to do, I was going to go have it cut and get fitted or whatever and just buy me some brown pants, but I was going to get the jacket cut or whatever and style so I could wear it. But I don't know. I just kind of keep it all nice and neat. And I put it in the cleaners every 6 months or something. But that was my favorite uncle. And this is Cleveland Browns hat. And I'm sure as long as that sky, that overcast, that sky stay gray outside, I'm sure I'll probably be somewhere boo-hooing like a motherfucker. And my Uncle Thomas loved his Cleveland Browns. So, I don't like Jerry Jones, and I'm really a Dallas Cowboys fan because my other granddaddy liked Dallas Cowboys, and then my other granddaddy that lived in Cleveland and my Uncle Thomas, they loved the Cleveland Browns. So growing up as a kid, when you're in Birmingham, you rocking with the Dallas Cowboys. When you go to Cleveland, you rocking with the Cleveland Browns. So as an adult, but this is the original Thomas Smiley Cleveland Browns hat. This is his hat. So I just grabbed a few things out of his closet, when he died. And it's just a blessing. Yeah, Monica, I was going to put it in the frame. I just rather just kind of keep it in the closet, kind of feel like maybe I'll put it on or something. Maybe when I get a little older, I'll be able to wear it because he was really tall. And just to show y'all something else or whatever, maybe I am sentimental because right here, I have my grandma been dead. Both of my grandmothers been dead 21 years or whatever. This is my grandmother's perfume or whatever. So y'all remember that? Y'all don't know nothing about that old school. It's that old school right there. My grandma's stuff. So my grandmother's hairbrush with her hair still in it or whatever, and her glasses. So both grandmothers, brush glasses, and under here, I got my grandma house shoes. So I guess I do keep little small sentimentals or whatever, but I take my grandmama's perfume and I spray it into a small, cheap tea candle and light it on Sundays. And when I get out the shower, it smells like my grandmother is getting ready to go to church. I promise. If you take any of your grandmama's, if your grandmother's deceased and you have your grandmama's perfume, put a drop or two and spray it in a tea candle, light the tea candle in your bathroom when you're getting ready to go to church, and it smells like your grandmother is getting ready for church. And I get a lot of joy out of that, and kind of get to smell the aroma, because that was a thing. My grandmother and I went to church together every Sunday. I would always meet my grandmother after Sunday school. She would always be at the door when Sunday school let out. The doors open for 11 o'clock service, and I would always look and wait on my grandmother to come in, and I would meet my grandmother at her seat, and we would sit there, and for years and years and years, we would have church service, and she smelled just like either this. That was the last perfume that she wore. I think she ordered that from Avon, or she have on one of these, and she had her little glasses on, and every single Sunday, we got our praise on. So I don't know. It's been 2 years since my Uncle Thomas passed, so I'm rocking the Cleveland Browns gear today in memory of my Uncle Thomas. And if you have suffered a loss and have lost a loved one, I don't care if it was this year, last year, or 20 years, 25 years, you never forget. Y'all just, I want to offer my condolences to you and to your family. Go get help, go get therapy, talk to someone. It's okay to cry. It's okay to reflect. It's okay to have sentimental things that remind you of loved ones that you lost. I mean, they're only, or whatever, but, I was just thinking about y'all. It came up on the Facebook memory, and just kind of like, I knew something felt funny today or whatever. And then when it came up on Facebook memory, that trigger came, and I'm like, okay, that's what it was. That's what it was. Hey, that's it. That's all I wanted to say this morning. Thank y'all for supporting and listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I hope we keep you entertained on your way to work. And I hope we made you laugh this morning, because the show was funny today. I love y'all, and God bless y'all. Y'all have a nice day. Peace.
Oh man, Sounds of Blackness, starring Ann Nesby, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I believe, Pastor Haynes. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. I needed this. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. I know you love Sound of Blackness. I know you got a good word for it, too.
Oh, thank you for this, Rick, because this song goes out to those of us who have had our moments where we experience a crisis of faith, where we doubt so much because so much has gone wrong. When life hurts enough, you'll end up asking questions about your faith, asking questions about God. But the Sounds of Blackness let us know that whenever you experience a crisis of faith, because what happens to you has gotten in you and it's beginning to sink you, here's what you do. Dig deep down inside and believe. And when you believe, I've discovered that believers are achievers. Believers are the ones who recognize that faith is an action word. It's a verb. And because it's a verb, faith will give you the power in the midst of your crisis of faith. You'll have the power to believe, knowing that whatever you can't do, God can do. And that's why you believe. So what do we believe? We believe, number one, Ann Nesbitt sings, we believe in ourselves. I like that right there. You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to believe that, yes, God has a special plan and purpose for your life. You've got to believe in yourself, and someone needs that word even right now. Believe in yourself. But you're saying, how can I believe in myself when I've let myself down? Here it is. Ann goes on to sing, believe in yourself when you are connected to the power in the sky, the power that is from above you, the power of Almighty God. Here's what you do. Believe not just in you, but believe in the God who believes in you. There it is. Because when you believe in the God who believes in you, the good news is whatever you've done that has let yourself down, just recognize that God is greater than your failure. God is greater than your self-disappointment, and God is still up to something big and powerful in your life. So believe in yourself, but then when you believe in yourself, recognize you can believe in the sovereignty of God. Believe that God is still good even though life has gone bad. Believe that God still has possibilities in spite of your problems. Believe that God is able to bless you to advance through adversity. Believe that God is able to give you blessings out of your burdens. Believe that God is able to give you confidence in the midst of your crisis. Believe that God is able to deliver you in the midst of what is disastrous. Just go ahead and believe. And I promise you, if you believe, God can achieve.
Yes, sir, Pastor Haynes. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas. Pastor Haynes, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, you can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
There it is. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, Ricky. Thank you for this.
Yes.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 11 minutes after the hour, y'all. The segment's being brought to you by Indeed. That's right, Indeed believes that less is more. So they have screening tools to help you narrow down your list of candidates, and you only pay for the applications that you need. Deal? Visit Indeed.com/credit. Brat got your front page sitting in for Eva this morning. What up?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat, filling in for Eva Marcel with your front page news. All right, y'all. 8 people were killed in shootings at 3 massage parlors in the Atlanta area. Many of the victims were women of Asian descent. After a manhunt and a car chase, police arrested a 21-year-old white male they believe did it. Attacks against Asian Americans has gone up by 150% over this past year, but officials are not calling this a hate crime just yet. In other news, President Biden sent out a message telling migrants not to come to the U.S. because right now many people are being returned to Mexico, which is creating a humanitarian crisis. Meanwhile, a new report from the FBI said that Russia and Iran tried to interfere in the presidential election again. And last but not least, Donald Trump is finally encouraging his supporters to get the COVID vaccine. That's what's going on in your headline news. I'm your girl, Brat Tat, filling in for Eva Marcel. Rock T, what's up with them sports?
Already, Brigitte Tat, a lawsuit was filed against Houston, Texas quarterback Deshaun Watson. Allegations referring to his behavior, saying he went too far with a woman who was giving him a message. Watson says he has never treated any woman with anything other than the utmost respect. He looks forward to clearing his name. The Chicago Bears, they signed 1-year deal with quarterback Andy Dalton. They get him from the Dallas Cowboys, a $10 million deal after the Seattle Seahawks told the Bears they will not be trading quarterback Russell Wilson. Man, I've been saying this the whole time, man. They ain't gonna let Russell Wilson go. I don't care all the rumors that's out there. Tiger Woods is back home in Florida, continuing to recover from his car accident. He expressed his gratitude for the outpouring support and encouragement he has been receiving over the past few weeks. Last but not least, LeBron James makes another smart move as a businessman. He's now part owner of the Boston Red Sox Major League Baseball franchise. The Red Sox is reportedly valued at $3.3 billion, man. So big up to LeBron, Mav Carter, and this whole team out there continue to make big moves. That's what I got right now. What's up there, Gary?
All right, y'all, baby. Everybody's talking and raving Miss Wendy Williams. I don't know if y'all watched the show yesterday, but they're raving Wendy and her multiple jobs. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that Wendy Williams yesterday on the show burped and farted simultaneously.
Yes, boy, Gary, Judith sent that to my phone, man. I was laid out all night. Who sent it to y'all, Judith?
Yes, honey. But, baby, they said, baby, Miss Wendy Williams is tooting her own horn, honey. They said the daytime talk show caused a big stink, honey. When she apparently burped and farted at the same time while discussing Kanye West.
Judith called her Wendy Williams.
That's what they call her, baby. Wendy. W-I-N-D-Y. They say, baby, They say Miss Williams, little baby, additional possibility of Kardashians having 5 new boyfriends. They say when the mic seemed to pick up the 56-year-old sudden gas leak. She apologized. They said the moment follows a previous on-air hiccup in 2020 dubbed Fartgate, in which Williams also appeared to break wind. An episode of the Winter Williams.
They must have had that booty mic'd.
Oh, Lord. Baby. Miss Williams denied farting at the time in the city that viewers' ears were deceiving.
She said she denied it?
She denied it. She said, baby, the viewers' ears was deceiving them, honey. She said, I barely fart. She said, you know why? Because gas gets released several different ways, and mine is belching because all I do is talk all day.
No, both of them was talking that day. Both of them was talking that day. Them lies.
Oh, Lord.
We know we heard.
Yes, baby. So, honey, she saying, let me tell you something right now. She said, I don't lean over like this to release a fart. I lean over like this because it's comfortable. She said, if I sat up straight all the time, it's heavy on my spine and I don't have the back. She said,
no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No matter what you say.
Yes, baby. So let's continue to keep Wendy lifted up in our pressure.
No matter what you say, we know what we heard.
The Collier today, y'all, is one of our favorite Colliers. In honor of St. Patricia's Day, the Collier today, y'all, is chartreuse. On the high end, you say chartreuse, and on the low end, you say beautiful green. That's your Collier for the day. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So what?
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, at the bottom of the hour, the segment is being brought to you by Protect My Car. You can stop paying for car repairs. Get protected before your rent repair bill hits. Dial 800-594-7160 on your mobile phone now. That's 800-594-7160. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. Good old talk show host, the talk co-host, Sharon Osbourne, her colleague, Julie Chen, she called her slanted eyes. Ooh, and she called lesbian actress Sarah Gilbert a cat licker, according to Leah Remini. Oh, Lord.
Osbourne, who said this?
Sharon Osbourne.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. But, of course, Osbourne's publicist, Howard Bragman, said in the statement, the only thing worse than a disgruntled former employee is a disgruntled former talk show host. For 11 years, Sharon has been kind and friendly with her hosts, as evidenced by throwing them parties, inviting them to her home in the UK, and other gestures of kindness, and too many to name, he said. Sharon is disappointed but unfazed and hardly surprised by the lies, the recasting of history, and the bitterness coming out at this moment. She will survive this as she always has, and her heart will remain open and good because she refuses to let others take her down. She thanks her family, friends, and fans for standing by her and knowing her true nature. This is what happens when one thing come out about you, everybody coming out the woodworks, even if it ain't the truth. If it's a lie, they want to see you come down or whatever, they gonna bring out everything. And maybe she did call Julie Chen slanted eyes, but joking, and now everybody making a big deal about it. If it didn't bother Julie Chen when she said it, then why are we even still bringing it up? Like, it's so aggravating.
They're just going back,
like
seeing how, just trying to show how some of her racist, whatever the word is. But yeah.
Well, I want to see what's gonna happen with her and Cheryl Underwood. That's what's.
Yeah, see who they're gonna get rid of.
Yeah,
they got rid of Holly Robinson Peake. I was digging into that a little bit yesterday, or whatever, and we gonna see what happens. Because Cheryl Underwood didn't do anything wrong.
Right, she sure did not. She sure did not.
But she feel like she was dissed. That's what Sharon Osbourne is saying. She feel like she was dissed by Cheryl. Cheryl shouldn't have said nothing, I guess, period, when all that was going on TV, and now that's the big mess. So we gonna see.
No, I think we think Cheryl did a good job replying. She was very smart and classy. She didn't say or do anything wrong in all of our opinion. Now we said before she could have handled that the old Cheryl way, and we thank God that she didn't, because we'd have been like, oh no, why you get her like that, Cheryl. But we glad she handled it the way she did. So we'll see what happened with Sharon Osbourne, y'all. So we're going to wrap up the hot spot right there. Coming up next, y'all, we got Rock T's HBCU. And in the meantime, in between time, why don't y'all hit us up with them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKEY. That's 1-866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU.
Okay. Let's get it, baby. Rock Teasy for Sheezy up in here. It's about that time, HBCU. We're going to always highlight, showcase, and put a spotlight on our heroes and she-ros that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. We've been ahead to Charlotte, North Carolina, home of Johnson C. Smith University, established in 1867, home of the Golden Navy Blue Golden Bulls. Let's talk about one of y'all's former students, Bertha Maxwell Roddy. Oh my goodness. A phenomenal educator, founding member of the National Council of Black Studies, the first African-American principal of Albemarle Road Elementary School, which, by the way, is a predominantly white public school in Charlotte, North Carolina. She actually founded the Black Studies program, which is now known as the Africana Studies Department at the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. Oh yeah, I ain't done. Along with Dr. Mary Harper, she founded the Afro-American Culture and Service Center. That's big time, y'all. She's a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, where she actually served as national president. Bertha Maxwell Roddy, another proud HBCU alum of Johnson C. Smith University. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU. Love it, man. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got the one and only Dr. MJ Collier this morning with our COVID-19 updates. If you have any questions concerning coronavirus or vaccinations, you can get at us 866-9-RICKEY. Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. We are here with more information about the coronavirus, particularly the suspension of the AstraZeneca vaccine in Europe due to reports of patients developing dangerous blood clots post-vaccination. So this is now blown up in the news. We started talking about it on Monday, and yesterday seems to have been a big day in the news for this information because people are concerned. The AstraZeneca vaccine is only one of 3 vaccines. They also have the Pfizer and the Moderna that's available in Europe, but the increased number of nations raising the alarm is a major setback for vaccination efforts. Europe is already far behind as far as vaccinating its population, so this is coming and increasing the amount of pushback that people are giving. The German health minister said the decision to suspend the AstraZeneca vaccine was made after calling for further investigation into 7 cases of clots in the brains of people who have been vaccinated. 17 million people have been vaccinated, and that number does not exceed what would normally happen in the population amongst that group. But 7 brain clots, that's, it seems like a unique outlier in Dr. Collier's opinion. So AstraZeneca has defended the vaccine, stating there's no evidence of increased risk of pulmonary embolism, deep vein thrombosis, or thrombocytopenia. So that is the issue there. So although remember this, everybody, Rickey Smiley Morning Show listeners, the AstraZeneca vaccine is not in the United States. It's not available to you. You can't get it. You don't have to be concerned about it. They are expected to apply for U.S. authorization of its vaccine, but it's thought that this stopping of use in Europe is going to impact that decision because we have, multiple vaccine options here, and there's no urgency like it was a few weeks ago. So that problem, this is a concern because it's fueling the fire for vaccine reluctance, and people, I've seen it all on social media and the internet. People saying, I'm waiting until I see what happens 10 years from now and all those sorts of things. So we want to make sure that the vaccines that are available in the U.S., the Moderna vaccine, the Pfizer vaccine, and the Johnson & Johnson vaccine have all proven to be safe. There has been no issues or concerns about clotting or any other issues with the vaccine. If it's available in your area, you need to get it so we can get back to normal in the United States and we can start enjoying and living life again.
All right, you're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
I'm Reverend Stacy from Louisville, Kentucky, and I got the BAM treatment when I had COVID a couple of months ago. Is there a period of waiting before we get the vaccine, or can we go ahead and get the vaccine?
It was stated earlier that you could wait up to 90 days or should wait 90 days after you have had the disease state or been treated for it. But I think that was more so there would not be shortages of vaccines and people had it would develop natural immunity. So if you can have your blood checked to see if you have the antibodies, then there's no urgency to get the vaccine. But if you do have antibodies and you take the vaccine, it increases and improves your immunogenicity by a factor of 10. So 10 times more antibodies, 10 times more protection if you have antibodies and you do get the vaccine. So I do recommend that you get it.
All right, you're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
My question is, I caught COVID in January, and also I have a family of 4. My significant other caught it too, but my kids didn't. But they are twins that are 8 years old. Now I'm an essential worker, and I'm traveling all over working. And our concern is, can I give my kids COVID since I've had it before? Can I still expose them to COVID?
If you have natural immunity, and I would confirm your antibody status, then there's no documented carrier state, which means that once you had it, you should be protected. You should be unable to re-get it or get it again. You should be unable to pass it to other individuals, and it should be okay for you to do. But I would also, because you're out in the world now, make sure you get your vaccine as quickly as possible.
All right, Dr. Collier, let them know how you can be reached.
Okay, first, these are the opinions of Dr. M.J. Collier, not those of Mr. Rickey Smiley. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast or its radio affiliates across the country and around the world. You can reach me on all social media at ASK Dr. MJ, and go to my website, lipodrops.com, to find out how to boost your immune system and protect yourself from infections such as influenza A, B, the coronavirus, the flu, etc.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, what up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful St. Patrick's Day. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky, your friend, baby, everybody's wondering if Eddie Murphy was throwing a little shade. I'm like, I said, I know Eddie would never do that. He's a great guy and he's a Christian. But Eddie Murphy said, y'all, to People Magazine, he said he loves being a dad of 10. He said, I don't have one bad seed. He said, my kids are so great. They're normal people. And nobody is like the Hollywood jerk kid, he said, honey. And people like, ooh. So now he said, first of all, as a father of 10, y'all, he explained, honey, to the reporter, he said that his kids always come before his career, calling him center of everything. He said, I'm going to be 60 years old in April, and I have all these babies, he said, and I love fatherhood. He said, the whole idea of being out there and doing 3 movies a year, he said, that mess is over. He said, I found over and over again, and along the way, I realized that if you put your children first, you never make a bad decision, unquote.
I swear.
Ooh.
I swear, he is definitely a great parent.
Yes.
Yeah, but people saying he was telling that to Kirk Franklin or some people was wondering that was shade, but I know Eddie would never do nothing like that, honey. He would never say nothing.
Speaking on his own reality.
Yeah, Gary.
So, but I have nothing to do with it. I'm reporting the story. But people just wondering.
You said something about Kirk Franklin.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to say it again. People said that he may have been throwing shade.
He just saying he got good kids and he loved being the father. This has nothing to do with Kirk Franklin. Don't keep bringing Kirk Franklin up. We're trying to let that die, and you want to keep on talking about Kirk Franklin and his son. We don't want to hear about Kirk Franklin and his son no more. If you keep giving it life, it's going to keep going. You have to dead it. If you stop talking about it, we don't have to hear about it anymore because it'll never die. Because people like you keep reporting about Kirk Franklin and his son. He's not talking about Kirk Franklin. He's talking about Eddie Murphy and his loving children and how he's a great father and he loves being a father. And that's why he puts his acting and everything before all of the drama, because he loves being a dad. And he has great kids because him and his ex-wife and the wife he has now raised great kids. And this is why he is a great father. He's a great father.
And they love one another.
Stop talking about Kirk Franklin. Stop giving it life.
I know he loves his children.
We're not talking about Kirk Franklin. We're talking about Eddie Murphy.
Eddie
Stop
can say
throwing
what he wants to
shade.
say and stuff, but my
Stop
thing
throwing
is, I know
shade. We're
Eddie
not
would
talking about
never
Kurt
throw
Franklin. We're
shade
not giving
at
his
Kurt
son
Franklin,
life
but it's
anymore. We're not doing that
amazing
anymore.
that he
We
would do
forgiving
something like
Kurt
that,
Franklin.
'cause
Kurt
I
Franklin's
know
moving on with his
that
life,
that's a
and he's
good-
probably
Gary,
making great
good
music.
Christian men, huh?
Making great
Gary,
music.
Gary, you see how you just stayed focused.
Oh,
the
yes,
devil,
honey,
the devil is a lie. Hey,
The
Gary.
devil is a lie and a deceiver, honey. You know, because this is not the hip hop moment. This is the tea. So I'm going to continue pouring.
And that's why it's messy, because we're not talking about Kurt Franklin nor his son. We're not giving that story life anymore. Thank you. We don't want to. We don't want to hear it anymore. It's old. Let it die.
So we going to pray on it, because I know Eddie would never, honey, throw shade like that. But people will go out and say, well, maybe he's throwing that at Kirk and stuff because he got perfect kids. But Eddie has kids, and I didn't know he realized he has kids with different women. I mean, in 3 different sets of kids. I'm like, he had 30-year-old and 20-year-old, and then he got a 2-year-old with his new fiance.
And he's a great
He's
father.
the king.
Yes, he's definitely the king. Yeah, so he has. With his fiance, you know, he has a son, Max. That's their second child together. Then he has little Izzy. She's 4-year-old. Then his oldest son, Eric, with Paulette McNeil. He's 31-year-old. Then he's son to a dad, Christian, that's 30, with Miss Tamara Hood. And he also has a daughter, Angel, that's 13, with Spice Girl Mel B. So I think this is a great look. And that's good because, you know, in Hollywood, though, you know, kids usually go wild and astray. So that's good that Eddie's kids are definitely, honey, good kid, and he's speaking out about it, and you know, and everybody loves him. So congratulations, y'all, to Eddie Murphy and his wonderful kids.
For now, being moving on, great father.
In other celebrity news, y'all, Miss Candace Owens, now she and Cardi B are still fighting on Twitter, y'all. Now this is the deal. Now they're saying, y'all, that Candace Owens sent out a Twitter, honey, a tweet, as they say, honey, to little Miss Cardi B. Now, she was talking about the performance WAP, honey, on the Grammys. Now, they were saying the beef started, y'all, when Miss Owens stated on the Fox News that WAP's performance on the Grammys, she said, it feels like we are looking at corrosion. She said, look, we are about to see the end of an empire. And Owens responded by calling Cardi B a cancer cell to culture. Now, she said after they went back and forth, they're saying that Cardi shared a tweet supposedly from Owens that read, yes, my husband did cheat on me with my brother. Yes, he said no when I asked to join them. And baby, Miss Owens went off and she said she is suing Cardi B for $20 million for slander. She said because her brother is a private citizen, and she said that Cardi B should have never said some nonsense like that. Now,
Wait a minute, Candace Owens' husband cheated on her with who?
Her brother. That's what Cardi B
I'm
said.
Confused.
Yeah, Cardi B said that to Candace, and Candace is filing a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. She did because that her brother is a private citizen, and she said that, honey, that she was 100%
well, she
wrong
shouldn't talk
for
about
saying
Cardi
that.
B. She shouldn't talk about Cardi B. If somebody talk about you, don't dish it if you can't take it.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, but
I mean, you can't tell nobody how to fight. A fight is a fight.
Yeah, you come for somebody, they got to come back for you. Like, that's not fair. Now you want to sue somebody for millions? What?
Yeah, but I mean, saying that she was with her brother, I mean, that's a bad look. That's almost like incest.
It don't matter. She hit Cardi below the belt. She called WAP. What you say she called WAP? The music.
Cancer cell to,
cancer. Okay, well, that's enough for her to say something back. Anything. Whatever she got to say back to defend herself if she want to.
Yeah, but that's not a good
Long as it's not a terroristic threat, she could say whatever she want to say.
Yeah, but somebody should be the big person, though. I mean, come on, Cardi B. Cardi B is a rich woman. Candace is just starting out, and, you know, she's hurt.
You wouldn't want nobody to call you no cancer or say something bad like that about you or your music. Like, come on, man. Or the things you do or the things you passionate about. You going to say something back at them like you do me every day.
Yeah, but
you should be used to this.
I was born in June, so I mean that's my sign.
Oh my God! Just forget it, Gary. I'm an Aries.
The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is chartreuse. On the high end, you say chartreuse, and on the low end, you say beautiful green. That's your color for today.
Shout out to all the Aries.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, time for the wake up call. 24 minutes after the hour. Get at your boy 8669 Ricky. Let's go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause they woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
This is Brittany calling from Augusta, Georgia. I would like to wake up my
mom, my daughter, my kids, my sister in Atlanta, Georgia. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Herb calling from Columbus, Ohio, telling Lisa, my children, my sister Wendy, and all my co-workers, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning, wake up, Miss Marty, giving a shout out to Cincinnati, Ohio. This is Candace from Indianapolis, Indiana. Nobody's going to hear this on my end because nobody's up, but wake up, Indianapolis. And Bernice Jenkins.
Yeah, this is Zach Wells from Tonga, Mississippi, calling to wake up Gary with the T. Tell him to man up and stop catfighting with the Brat. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Tuned in, locked in with yours, we gon' let them know. Let them know. Come on, Charleston, wake up. Baton Rouge, wake up. Tallahassee said, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Montgomery, wake up. Columbus, wake up. And Albany, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate it, Brat.
You're welcome, Ricky.
All right, y'all. While they
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please introduce our favorite grandmama back to the show, Miss Bernice Jenkins?
And that old account was settled long ago. Long ago, down on my knees. Long ago, I settled it all. And the old account was settled long ago. Hallelujah. And the record lives today. For he washed my sins away. And the old account was settled long ago. Oh, oh, oh. Yes. The account was settled long ago, Janie.
Yeah.
Here's our church announcement this morning. Govern yourself
accordingly.
Now, we all need prayer warriors to lift up the name of Brother Hank Kennedy. You know him, Janie?
Yeah.
Now, he is back at church today after having both of his ankles amputated.
Oh, man.
Due to gout. Now, he can still walk, but can only wear bedroom slippers and Nike slides from now on. But he can still walk.
Got his feet.
But he don't have ankles.
Shorter, too.
Pray hard, pray hard, pray hard also for Marvin and Trenisha Freeman.
Okay.
Yeah, because their little boy Marvin Jr. is 4 years old and have a regular 4-year-old body, but have real long arms. And he have to wear a grown man's suit jacket size 42, but his pants size is a 4T. And he get picked on at school, and the other kids be calling him names, especially when his they call him all kind of wrong names that's not right and stuff, especially when his mama gave him a banana and things. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it.
As long as it ain't white kids.
Don't do it, Miss Bernice.
I'm not going to say it. I ain't going to say it. I ain't going to say it.
Go say it.
Now, we lost another member last week, Deacon Jeremiah Jackson Sr. You know him, Janie?
Yeah.
Yeah, just celebrated his 99th birthday and was a World War II veteran. And over the years, he had survived a hurricane in Miami, a tornado in Alabama, an earthquake in California, a dust storm in Oklahoma, a flood in Mississippi, and a house fire in Kentucky, and a home invasion in St. Louis, a blizzard in Chicago, and a carjacking in Atlanta. But that ain't what killed him. They say he just fell out dead because he was tired from moving around so much. Yeah, Rocky, he got tired of moving around, so he just fell dead. He just got exhausted. It's hard after a hurricane in Miami and a tornado in Alabama, earthquake in California, Oklahoma, Mississippi, house fire, Kentucky, home invasion in St. Louis, blizzard in Chicago, and a carjacking in Atlanta. He just fell dead, Janie. He's tired. He's tired, Janie. I'll call you tomorrow. All right, Janie. All right. Blake Tony, what's up?
Hey, Rick.
Got that stimulus check. I guess we're not going to see you, huh?
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
I got to talk quiet. I'm high right now. I was going to call the word this morning, but I got to whisper because I'm high now. I'm at my mama's house.
Bro, you promised us yesterday.
I know, Shawty, but son came on. I ain't expect this. I ain't expect to wake up to this morning.
What happened?
I ain't expect to wake up to this morning, Shawty. They got the house surrounded, Shawty.
Who?
Oh, my mama's house. The Reynolds Son of Police.
For what?
The Reynolds Son of Police, Shawty. You know, Reynolds Son got their own police.
What y'all got in there that y'all hadn't paid?
They trying to come get my mama furniture. And they been trying to get in here since last night, Shawty. We in here being quiet because we don't want them to know we in here because they keep knocking on the door and ringing the doorbell. Because they trying to get her stuff. We told her that once we get the stimulus.
Why y'all don't pay the bill?
Shawty, because it's too much. Because she like 7 weeks behind. But
what's her interest rate?
68%.
How much?
68%. But look, Shawty, they trying to get her coffee table, a sofa, a couch, a little seat, a lamp, a bedroom suite, another bedroom suite, a microwave.
$100,000 for a couch.
What's her interest rate, Black Tony?
68%. She been paying $17 a week.
Hey, you trying to man, I can't talk to
Boy, I'm sorry, I'll be there tomorrow. I promise you I'll be there tomorrow.
I would say rock.
He paid $100,000 for that couch.
I'll be there tomorrow.
Man, shut up, Black Tony. Get off the phone. Stop laughing.
What's up? Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 5 minutes after the hour, y'all. This segment's being brought to you by Capital One. Capital One has no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts. That's banking reimagined. That's right. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. Capital One, NA member FDIC. Gary, how did I do?
Oh, you did great. So you must have really took one of your pills this morning, because, honey, you're doing real good now. Or maybe it's the weather, honey, that got you real good, and you could just sit up and read, honey, fluently. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all, baby. Beyonce and her husband almost lost a lot of money recently. Now, they're saying that Beyonce and her husband, Jay-Z, attended the Grammys after party, y'all, at the Giorgio Baldi restaurant, where she made history the other night. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Beyonce almost triggered a cancel culture meltdown on social media when she arrived out at the restaurant without face covering. Now, they're saying, y'all, California still has this COVID-19 restriction, such as face mask mandates in place. And they're saying any violation could result in a fine of $1,000, y'all. Beyonce could have lost $1,000.
That'll break them. That'll break them.
Right.
Yes. But they said, baby, somebody reminded Miss Beyonce of the face mask law. And they said she covered her mouth, honey, and her nose with her hand as her assistant immediately frantically rushed out to get her a mask. So I said, oh, my God.
Sometimes you forget.
Sometimes you forget.
But that's Beyonce. She got assistants and she got people all around. Somebody should say, girl, we see your mouth, honey. You need to have a mask on there, honey. So they said that person rushed. They said, but Beyonce put on her face mask because Jay-Z refused to let go her hand, honey. They said he loved her that much, honey, he didn't want to let her go. Now, this is the deal. Now, they're saying that Beyonce wore a custom silver metallic Burberry ensemble featuring nail-head mesh embroidery, a crystal embellished corset bodice, and a matching head wrap with a sheer veil covering her face. Y'all, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She looked amazing.
Anything she wears beautiful.
Yeah, then they say she paired the metallic outfit with platform heels with over 50 carats of Lorraine Swartz diamonds, y'all. So congratulations to Beyonce, honey. I mean, they say diamonds. Brad, were they diamonds or were they crystals?
Now,
Help me
I think them. Wait, is it on the clothes?
The shoes. So they said
it could have been. It probably was diamonds, Gary. I wouldn't doubt if they were diamonds.
She wearing diamonds?
Yeah, probably. Nick Cannon's shoes is real diamonds.
Yeah,
all shoes he wears all diamonds.
Hey, Brad, a star like Beyonce, she probably don't wear the same thing twice. If I had to guess, huh?
No, I don't think so. Probably not. She probably can just put it to the side and auction it off and get more stuff.
Yeah. And no, they don't wear stuff twice, though, rich. They rich, though, so you have to wear yours twice, but she don't have to wear her stuff twice because she's rich.
You know what, Gary? You don't agree that if you pay more than like $1,000, $2,000 for an outfit that you should at least get 2 wears from it?
I think 2 wears, honey. I mean,
two, that's it.
At least 2 wears, honey. Go back and wear that one.
At least filthy rich, right?
No, that's
not even filthy rich.
Really.
If you just regular, if you pay more than $1,000 for it, honey, I mean, I can at least wear it twice.
Yeah,
but the thing about this, though, Brad, you gotta make sure you gotta watch honey, when you photograph
some
it.
Puma
That's
stuff
true.
and some damn Champion underwear in TJ Maxx, and I promise you, I'm wearing them till they get holes in them.
Oh, wow.
I went to that. I ain't been to TJ Maxx in a long time, man. I had my face covered up, man. I did. I got a lot of nice little stuff out of TJ Maxx. I'm like, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all.
We love TJ Maxx and Marshalls, honey. I love both of those.
We do.
Honey. Yeah, honey. Definitely go there.
The underwear at Marshalls be open. They be opening up the little men's underwear, and it's supposed to be 3 in there, and then only be 2 in there. And I get mad about that. So
It might be a little cheap on the bottom in the drawers and stuff, but you'd be good on the outside clothes.
Yeah, they got nice Champion stuff and nice
Ricky,
Puma stuff.
he'll have on the little Gucci sweater and, some little Gucci match, some little matching
somebody be done bought that for me and they bring it back, honey. He don't keep that.
What?
I said somebody be done bought that for you and you bring it back. Well, I'm sorry, honey. There's a lot wrong with being a label whore, honey. You can get stuff just as inexpensive, honey, that's designer, then you can't right there when you go buy those no-name stuff. So, honey, you just got to know how to shop.
Got to know how to shop.
And but I did go to a consignment store that time across from Valley View Mall and found some Gucci shoes for $70.
Yep.
And still got them.
Yep. I remember those. So,
you know how to shop.
Well, speaking of shopping, y'all, baby, Miss Rihanna just bought her new house, baby. This girl just purchased her a $13.8 million mansion in Beverly Hills. Now, they're saying that the 7,600 square foot home, y'all, has 5 bedrooms and 7 baths. Now, they're saying the modern farm home sits on an 1.5 acre estate and includes a chef's kitchen, a cocktail bar, master bedroom with a spa-like master bath, and formal living and family areas with French oak flooring. And it also has multi-level outdoor space with a terrace, a pool, a spa, and a fire pit.
Man, she could have bought the whole state of Alabama with $13 million.
It depends on where it's at, Rick.
Birmingham, Montgomery, all of them.
Damn.
I'm telling you, where it's at, Gary, in California?
100 acres that have cows, a lake, land.
I'm telling you, if it's over the hills or somewhere, it's going to cost. You're paying for that land and where it's at, too.
Improv comedy club in your garage.
Yeah, you have all that, honey. But that's how those girls roll, honey. I don't know how they do it. Just say, okay, I want that mansion right there for $13 million.
What you said, Special K? Like, he said, Gabby Siddlebae had built a Krispy Kreme donut in her basement, and every time the hot light, the hot sign, come on, she run downstairs.
I know not of what you speak. No.
You said that when we was on the hip hop station. He said she had built he said she had built a Krispy Kreme donut in her basement and got the hot sign on it upstairs in her bedroom.
And she runs down.
Every time the damn light come on, she get up and run downstairs.
The good Lord today, y'all, is chartreuse on the high. You say chartreuse, and on the low, just say beautiful green. That's your good Lord for the damn. Don't get scared down and talk about it. Say it, Special K. Don't be scared.
You know, some things we said when we was on the hip hop station, we can't say on this show, but he damn sure. It probably about 5 years ago. All I remember, I was laid out on the floor, passed out. I was laughing so damn hard I couldn't even read the commercial.
They'll cancel you quick, baby.
That was the old me.
He said she put the Krispy Kreme in her face.
When the hot light come on.
When the hot light come on, she run down the stairs.
Get them hot and fresh, man.
Oh my God.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news.
It's what's trending now.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Listen now, if you heard about the lady from Houston who gave over $200,000 to a dude who she thought was Bruno Mars, this is absolutely crazy. The woman who is 63 years old really believed that she was in a serious relationship with Bruno, who is 35. And she really believed that she was helping her man, and she lost a lot of money. Sounds crazy to us, but she said that she was in love. So we want to know what's the craziest thing that you've done for love or lust. Hit us up at 866-9-RICKEY, 866-9-RICKEY. Anybody on the show? What is the craziest thing you've done for love, Kay?
I'll go ahead and put mine out there, man. I was a real lame when I was younger in high school, and I gave a girl my whole paycheck because she promised me she would go with me if I gave her my whole paycheck from Arby's. And I had to take it to her grandmama's house and leave it in the mailbox. She wouldn't even come outside and get it from me.
Wait, what was you working?
I was working at Arby's. I went and cashed my check, man, $152. I took the whole, I put it in an envelope and took it over there. She made me leave it in the mailbox.
Well, you cashed it and put it in the envelope, put it in the mailbox?
Yeah, and then she went and told all her friends I did it.
Wait a minute, and she wouldn't even come outside and even get it from you?
Nope.
And you was working at Arby's. How many hours you had work?
Let me see. I probably had about 28, 29 hours.
And what kind of special Arby's was running at the time?
Oh man, well we had the King Arby's sandwich, which had like 6 ounces of roast beef on it, and then you had that beef and cheddar, which had 4 ounces, and then we had
with the au jus sauce,
the French dip.
Yes, that's it right there.
Back then we had a hot ham and Swiss, Brat.
Ooh, I remember
we
that.
had a hot ham and Swiss. That
was the curly fries out then?
No, we had potato cakes and regular fries back then.
Right,
but
I wasn't
able to make the sandwiches yet because I wasn't old enough to work the slicer. So all I could do was wrap them and put sauce on them. I couldn't actually slice the meat though because I was only 16. I think you had to be 18 to work the slicer. But I used to make them beef and cheddars and take them in the bathroom and eat it. I would sneak in the bathroom and sit on the toilet and eat a beef and cheddar. And I would put extra chocolate in my milkshake.
Yeah.
But yeah. I took that girl my whole paycheck, bro.
You worked at Arby's, man?
Yeah. That was my first job. I worked there for 3 years.
So when did you ever see her again?
We went to high school together, yeah.
Okay, she didn't even speak to you at school?
No, she spoke to me. She just didn't go with me. She didn't become my girlfriend like
Did she apologize ever?
No, she was light skinned. You know how they are.
Right. Have you
red bones?
Don't do that now.
You know how the red bones is?
They Brat, like they can be real shifty.
Hey, them red bones,
real flaky.
Them red bones, man.
Really?
When the red bone,
it's like a guy. You can ask any guy. They'll say you just don't know. Because they have,
no matter what your melatonin is, you can be shady and flaky. So don't somebody can be overconfident and act
my
like
little beautiful
chocolate
sisters don't like that.
Say what?
My beautiful chocolate sisters don't do you like that. The Kelly Rollins of the world, they be nice and sweet and beautiful. And they have great person.
Gary, you ever did anything crazy for love?
No, honey, I'm not that crazy.
Right.
Nobody loves me, so hell, I can't do nothing crazy for love.
Yeah, because you be messy every day. What about you, Rod T?
Order some water and a small fry because I didn't have no money. But I was just up there trying to talk to her. And then the manager was like, you might as well go and get a job up here. You'll come up here so much. So I applied for a job, got a part-time job just so I can try to holler. It didn't work. Now she went to a different school. We never did get together, man. But I worked there for about 2 weeks. But I did go from the fries to the freezer to the register. All in those 2 weeks.
Right. Like what's the name at McDowell's?
So you progressed.
Yeah, now the big bucks rolling in. Yeah.
Come on now. Rick, what'd you do?
Yeah, y'all remember when I thought I was dating Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
What is that?
Brad, when the internet, before you came on the morning show.
Stop your music.
Before you came on the morning show, I didn't know that you could use somebody else's profile picture. So we in the studio, and I was excited, man. I done bought the girl a plane ticket and everything. She was getting ready. Yeah, she was getting ready to fly to Dallas, man. And I was all excited. I was clean, and we got my hair cut and everything. But I knew who Nicki Minaj was, but I didn't really know how Nicki Minaj looked. So the girl was sending all these pictures of Nicki Minaj, and I showed her. I said, man, bro, you remember that? I said, man, old girl coming through today, man, because it was a Friday. I'll never forget it. Getting ready to leave Valley View Mall, man. Some flight was coming in on Southwest Airlines. She was going to fly in about 1 o'clock, man. But I didn't know it was Nicki Minaj. I knew Nicki Minaj from the music, but I never put the face with the, you know what I'm saying? And this when the internet
coming out.
we was on Twitter. It wasn't on Instagram. It was just really Twitter. Right? No, MySpace. It was
MySpace, and we had a chat room.
Right, we had a chat room, and it was MySpace. And man, I was so excited, man. That girl was sending me that big ass, all them pictures and stuff. I done bought that plane ticket, and I showed it to Hair Crack said, yo. He said, yo, that's Nicki Minaj, yo. Yo, cuz, that's Nicki Minaj, young son. You're not dating Nicki Minaj, son. That somebody tricked you. And I texted the girl, I said, hey, send me a picture of yourself. And it was a picture of Precious.
Nicki Minaj.
Brat, Gary and Roti ran out.
We was in the fishbowl just laughing like this.
Chess was out there, boy. Rick Chess was out there like, yeah, look what I just pulled. He showed us that phone.
Boy, I went to Neiman Marcus and bought me some True Religion jeans and one of them Ted Baker shirts. I had dropped by $700 up in there. I was shy. Gary had took me shopping. Yes. I was ready to go. I said, Gary, you got to see it. Gary was like, oh, she fine. Man, that girl sent her real picture to my phone, man. I was like, man, look here. Brat, Rock T had ran out the studio. Gary couldn't stop laughing. Hair Crack with a straight face had tears coming down because he didn't want to laugh in my face. It was horrible. All right, y'all, what's the craziest thing you done for love? Let's go to the phone. Good morning.
The craziest thing I did in the name of love was shave my head completely bald because my boyfriend was diagnosed with prostate cancer. He was going through chemo and he lost his hair, so I shaved my head for love.
I have paid a guy's car note for like 6 months.
The craziest thing I ever done in the name of love was drove from Memphis to South Bend, Indiana. Why was that so crazy? Because she broke up with me, and I drove all the way down there to pick her up and brought her all the way back to Memphis, and I had to pay for everything.
Craziest thing I've done in the name of love is put my name on a Harley Davidson motorcycle for a broke
Oh, my God.
Love.
Girl, you never did the Brat. What you did for love? The craziest thing.
I can't think. I don't know if I ever did anything crazy like
Y'all
that.
ain't never stalked nobody or nothing?
No. Like, I guess I'm
I did
behind
that
on
too.
that. I know.
How did you stalk somebody, Kay? What'd you do?
Man, I followed. There was a person in my past, let's just say. I followed from, I knew she was dating this dude, and she told me she wasn't dating the dude, and I followed them from the club to Denny's, back to her apartment, and I sat in the bushes all night to see if he stayed the night. just so I could confront her in the morning.
So what time to do? How long you stayed in the bushes?
He boy, the sun was up. The sun was up good. He left. It was about 7 o'clock, and then she swore me down that they ain't do nothing. She swore me down. They ain't do nothing.
So you went and knocked on the door after he left?
Yeah, I knocked on the door, man. I went off.
Was the back of her hair mashed down?
It was all messed up. It was all over her head.
Did she let you in, or did she meet you at the door? Had she made it up the bed?
I had to stay at the front door. She would not let me cross through the door because she said,
"Why she wouldn't let you
come in here?"
Huh?
Because she thought I was gonna try to fight her or something.
So she wouldn't let you in there. So what she say?
Mm-hmm.
What was that excuse?
She talking about he just fell asleep on the couch.
Did you look over there? Was the couch pillows disheveled?
No, she had on a man T-shirt and it was wrinkled up.
She had on a man T-shirt and it was wrinkled up.
Yeah, it was long.
Was it like a V-neck jacket or a wife beater?
No, it was a round collar, just a round collar like a Haynes T-shirt, but it was wrinkled up. And she talking about, I'm tired. You need to go.
I'm sure she was.
Okay.
So when you were driving back home, what songs came on the radio? Did you have tears in your eyes like the Last American Version when that dude?
I ain't turn on no R&B. I was listening to gospel. I listened to gospel all the way back to my mama's house. I was
so what song came on that remind you of when that dude stayed at your girl house all night?
We Fall Down.
To all the hard-working women and everyday super moms, we got a little something for you. It's Eva's Corner on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Time for Eva's Corner. What up?
What up, Ricky? What up, everyone? In time for Eva's Corner, where we talk about everything womanhood, motherhood, and the juiciness in between. And today, Ricky, we getting real juicy. So I want to know, is it realistic to be in a new relationship and the person you're dating have a best friend, a platonic best friend of the opposite sex? Is that even realistic? And I ask that because I'm the oldest one of my cousins, and I have a little cousin who has a new man, and he is quite cute and quite outgoing. He is not just the man's man, but he's a very charming guy. He's the life of the party, and that's his thing. And she just recently learned when hanging out with a group of him and his friends that his best friend is a girl. And let me just rule out all the exceptions. The girl is not gay. The girl is heterosexual and does not have a boyfriend, is single, but is his best friend. She loves sports, and yes, she is drop dead gorgeous. So my little cousin asked me, should I be concerned? Is this normal? Am I immature if I have an issue with him having a platonic friendship with a woman who's beautiful and doesn't have a man and knows my man better than I do? Oh. So it made me think. I don't have that issue, Ricky. I've never even thought about that. But is it possible for you to date a woman that has a man best friend that is single and heterosexual?
Ask Gary.
I don't think that's
Gary, I'm curious to know what you think.
That's not a good look. Because if I was
Why
your
isn't it a
cousin,
good look?
because if your cousin is her man is friends with another woman, and especially if the woman is attractive and so on and so forth, and she's single, that's not a good look. Because my thing is, eventually, honey, she must like your cousin. Eventually, she's just keeping it on the inside or what have you. Because why she don't have a man, number one, and my thing is no, because eventually those little friendships, honey, when she starts having problems with her boyfriend, and she go cry on his shoulder. So when you're vulnerable, honey, things start happening.
You know what? But even if you're not insecure, you just have to make sure your mate is okay, and you have to make sure your mate is comfortable with knowing exactly what that relationship is.
But we quit.
Something y'all overlooking though?
Insecure.
What are we
gonna be there,
overlooking?
period. I'm sorry. I don't care what y'all say, but I ain't insecure. Yeah, you're insecure.
No.
How far back does the friendship go?
That's a good
Did they go to elementary school
best friends
together?
for a long
Are they like play
time.
cousins? Is it that kind of thing?
Yeah.
No, they've been best friends for a very, very long time. And so that means that they have been through relationships with each other, the ups, the downs, grieving, deaths, family, all of that kind of stuff. They're best friends.
Why don't they just be together? Because you want to marry your best
Maybe
friend.
they're not attracted to each other, y'all. You can't.
And that's another question. Have they ever kissed? Have they ever had to sleep in the same? I might need to know all of that.
Yeah,
that's
you gotta go through
question
a bunch of
too.
them.
Was there ever
Ricky,
any
you
relationship?
wouldn't be comfortable unless you knew everything.
I don't care. I mean, you can sleep in the bed
Like
with a
Boris
woman.
Kojo, not married, but she's your girl's best friend.
If my girl best friend was a dude,
Yeah.
I mean, I'd have had that before, but she had to make sure that I was secure and have a real sit-down conversation and say, he cool, he come over. And, he never treat the dude bad. Just see what the energy, what the vibe is.
Right.
I need to see what the chemistry is.
Yes.
So I can know what the chemistry is. So I can have a better understanding. Then we all cool.
Yeah.
Some people know how to play it out, though, honey. Some people know how to play it out. Just, honey, we just play like we ain't nothing going on, and something could still be going on. I'm sorry, I just don't.
Yeah, but see, I think Ricky is saying the point is communication.
Yeah.
So whatever the relationship is or is not, or wherever your insecurities lie, I think communication can put all that to rest.
Hey, Eva, I need to be in the group text too.
Exactly.
You know, if y'all got I'm just saying, if y'all got a meme going on or whatever, you know, it don't have to be every time.
You want to be in the inside joke?
Put me in the group text too, and then
you want me to accept this friendship?
and let me and him kick it a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Robin, me and you going to the mall. We finna go look at the new Jordans. Me and Robert going to the game where we can have some kind of understanding and chemistry, and you'll really find out a lot about the person, because if you get him by yourself and he start acting different and act a little funny, then he act when your girl around, then that means something is up.
Something ain't right.
So what you do, you get him one-on-one by yourself and spend some time with him and see what y'all vibe like, because can't nobody fake it one-on-one.
Right.
Super Day, let me ask you, Super Day running the board. Am I right, Super Day? What you think?
Oh, yeah, you totally right. I gotta know what's going on. I mean, I am insecure. No, anybody can sit up and say,
thank you, Dave.
So I ain't gonna have my woman with another guy. He could look like Special K, and I'm still gonna be jealous.
Wait a minute now. Exactly.
Wait a minute. How did I get involved in this?
Oh, that was hateful.
I'm calling HR.
Shade.
Hey, even that's a good point. Hey, even so, if anybody want to comment on that, how can they find you on social media?
You can find me on all social media at Eva Marcille, or you can log on to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show and see all the juiciness from Eva's Corner.
He had so much energy on this song, and it took you back to the original song. Who sang it? What's the Spanish man? Did he have a Vida Loca song?
I think so.
What's his name? Gary.
I'm
Come
trying
on
to
now.
think.
The cute man that was in Menudo.
Yeah, him.
I can't think of his name. But anyway, this was just an energetic song. It kept
Ricky,
you upbeat. Ricky Martin. Yeah. And he was just dancing and stuff, and it just made you want to dance. It's a good upbeat song to get the groove going.
And everybody went out and bought a thong.
Yes, sir. That was my inspiration. That song inspired me. It inspired me to wear a thong.
Gary, you went and bought a thong.
You know I was wearing thongs. Hell, we was listening to that song and she had on one and I saw it, and I'm like, oh, I want one of those. And that song was out and that inspired me to start buying thongs. I love them. Yep.
Man.
Did your nuts pop out like?
Yeah.
No, because it has a cup. It has a cup, and the cup grabs and the string.
Put them in a balloon or something.
Yeah, and the string goes in between. I love them, man. I love nothing comes between me and my thong, honey.
So you don't want no Haynes or Fruit of the Loom.
I wish the hell I would, honey. I got all the fun cute ones, honey. You know, you see them in the magazine and you order them, honey. I love them. Yeah.
So okay. So
y'all should try them out.
Thongs made out of trampoline material.
Yeah. Good polydurane, honey. Urethane.
All right, the whole experience for us.
Yes, sir, man. I don't see how you do it.
And you don't even feel it's there. You don't even feel it. That's a good thing about it. You don't even feel that it's there, honey. I'm like, okay, that's cute.
There it is, y'all. Hey, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines. Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the time right now is 27 minutes after the hour. Got the front page right here. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Blessed and highly favored. They slid me in my house shoes this morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat filling in for our girl, Eva Marcille, with the front page news. Oh, man, 8 people were killed in shootings at 3 spas in Atlanta yesterday. It happened all within 1 hour. 6 of the victims were of Asian descent and 7 were women. Police arrested a 21-year-old white man after a manhunt and a car chase. Unfortunately, attacks against Asian Americans have gone up drastically since the start of the pandemic. Police are increasing their presence in Asian communities, supposedly. Meanwhile, y'all, Texas has become the latest state to try to push laws aimed at making it more difficult for people of color to vote. So, with the support of the governor, Texas Republicans have introduced over 24 bills that change county rules and regulations, putting various limits on voting access. In other news, President Biden sent out a message telling migrants not to come to the U.S. because many people are being returned back to Mexico, and that's creating a humanitarian crisis, so we definitely don't need that. And a new U.S. intelligence report shows that Russia has tried to interfere in the presidential election in Trump's favor again. So it can't be, it's got to be true if we didn't heard it all this time. Right. This is more proof. And last but not least, y'all, we're going to end this on a happy note. I want to say happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. Don't get too drunk. Y'all stay safe. It's pretty much severe weather for most of the country. So, Rock T, what you got with them sports? Rock T, Rock T, Rock T. Hey, Rock T. Hey, I'm sorry.
Appreciate that, Brat. Man, a lawsuit was filed against Houston, Texas quarterback Deshaun Watson. Allegations referring to his behavior, saying that he actually went too far with a woman who was giving him a massage or a message. That's weird. What? I gotta go back and do some research on that. But Watson says he has never treated any woman with anything other than the utmost respect. He looks forward to clearing his name. You know, I'll get more information and I'll follow back up with you on that one right there. In the meantime, Chicago Bears will not be winning the Super Bowl anytime soon. Here's why. They was trying to get quarterback from Seattle, Russell Wilson, in a trade, okay? Because Seattle said, nah, we're going to go ahead and pass on that. We're going to go ahead and try to keep Russell Wilson. So they just signed a one-year deal with Andy Dalton, quarterback from the Cowboys, former Cincinnati Bengals. Andy Dalton's a solid player. Good for him. He got his little $10 million, but he ain't going to lead the Bears to the Super Bowl. In the meantime, Tiger Woods is back home in Florida, continuing to recover from his car accident. He expressed his gratitude for all the outpouring support and encouragement he has received over the past few weeks. Last but not least, shout out to LeBron James, making another smart move as a businessman. Now part owner of the Boston Red Sox Major League Baseball franchise. Awesome. The Red Sox is reportedly valued at $3.3 billion, man. That's what I'm talking about. Take your money, do something with it, continue to move it, let it move for you. All right, that's what I got for sports right now. Follow me at Rock T. Holla. Back to you, the Brat.
I think you want to ask you something, right?
Hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, it's the bottom of the hour. Special K. What were you about to ask, Rock T?
Oh no, I was gonna say it is St. Patrick's Day, and Ricky, it is my wife's and your girlfriend's birthday today. So happy birthday to my wife!
Happy birthday! Yes, sir. That's the nation's crush right there, boy. You got Special K got some fire over there. Y'all don't know you got that fire over there.
This is the 27th time I've said happy birthday to her as my wife. So here you go.
There it is, man.
That's awesome.
Beautiful, man.
Good morning, everybody, and happy birthday to your wife, Special K. I'm your girl, Brat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Y'all, Drake is clapping it up and paying homage to fellow homeboy and rapper Bow Wow after making history himself. As reportedly, Drake is the first artist to ever have 3 songs debut in the top 3 of the Billboard 100 Hot charts. The Billboard Hot 100 chart. Drake previously celebrated Bow Wow singing Thank You, one of Bow Wow's songs from his sophomore Doggy Bag album released in 2001. Well, he later showed him even more love on his Instagram stories, making it clear that the Shorty Like Mine rapper is his inspiration. He said, I had to link with Wizzle. Everybody wants to have drinks and everybody wants to celebrate and turn up. And you know, I just had to see Wizzle. I had to see Wizzle in person. If it wasn't for you, there would be no me. That's why, you know the rest. That's why I'm a rock with y'all forevermore. That is what's up. Congratulations to Bow on that, because sometimes people don't want to, you know, say what they or who they liked back in the day or who they kind of mimicked or you know, who paved the way for them. So I think this is big of Drake, as big as the star he is, to let people know that Bow Wow was his inspiration. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot right there. Coming up next, we got Chef Kurt Boudreaux with them quarantine meals and them meals in general. And we got the praise mix down. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, it's about that time for quarantine cooking with the one and only Chef Kurt Boudreaux in the building.
Hey, how y'all doing this morning?
Hey, Kurt.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I know you got a good recipe for us, man, but you know it's the 1 year anniversary of the week you did hot dogs in our Rock Tea. accused you of running out of food because we was doing quarantine. We was doing quarantine cooking every day, and then you had got down to hot dogs.
Yeah. So we can make it to the grocery store in time.
Roxy said, hey man, it's Friday, you still doing hot dogs. He said, I think you're running out of food, man.
Hey, man.
Get to that grocery store, man. I ain't know you had that many hot dogs.
Hey, Kurt, be honest with us. Kurt, tell the truth. Kurt, was you really running out of food?
No, bro, I wasn't running out of food, man. I just was trying to do something a little different. But
what you think, Rock?
I knew Roxy was gonna give me the business about it.
I ain't believing that one, bro. It's all, hey, we all need our stimulus checks. Yours just ain't came yet. I understand, man.
Boy, he started out with steak and crab legs and stuff.
Yes.
But boy, that week he got down to all the way down to hot dogs. I said, what is
broke it down to the weenies.
Man, Kurt, what you got for this week, man?
Oh man, today I got a pesto shrimp linguine, man. I put together this pesto using some fresh basil, Italian parsley, garlic cloves, Parmesan cheese. Brought it all together with a little olive oil. Put it in a processor and poached it till it made like a paste. Then I set off these big colossal shrimp that I had and boiled my pasta, man, and tossed it all together, bro. It's just something quick and easy.
Man.
And Kurt, how can we find this recipe?
Man, you can find this recipe on Rickey Smiley Official, RickeySmiley.com, and also follow your boy at Chef Boudreaux Official.
There it is, y'all, the one and only Chef Kurt Boudreaux.
Y'all have a good one, Rick.
Hey, you too, man.
All right, Pete.
It's your boy Chef Boudreaux, man. Today I'm going to bring to y'all a shrimp pesto linguine. Man, it's going down in here, son. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all what we about to do first. I got some fresh basil. You see that fresh basil? I got some fresh Italian parsley. I got some fresh garlic. I got some fresh grated Parmesan cheese. I'm going to leave out the pine nuts because pine nuts, you know, some people be allergic. I don't like pine nuts in mine. It just tastes so much better. And we gonna get this stuff together. And, of course, look at these big-ass shrimp. I said it, big-ass shrimp. They clean, they vein. All this is all washed and clean. We'll put this parsley in here. And then we're going to add this garlic, fresh garlic. I got about 10 to 12 pieces of garlic because I love garlic to death. And we got all these fresh basil leaves. We're going to put that right on top. Now, we're about to hit it with some pepper that I ground up, freshly ground pepper. I'm going to hit it with some ground pepper real quick. That should be it. That's about a tablespoon. And then we got some, Parmesan cheese, Asiago, and we have the garlic in there. So now we're about to turn this on and make this magic happy on. Now we're about to add this olive oil slowly. You know what I forgot to do? Chef Boudreaux make mistakes too. I forgot to add my kosher salt. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of salt. Because we need this. Of course, we don't need it too salty. But actually, it's a tablespoon and a half because Parmesan cheese has a lot of salt in it. Alright? So, we just going to do this until this blends really well. Boy, if your head smell of vision. Boy, if your head smell of vision. Alright, we're going to add just a little bit more. We're going to go around the side. Just a little bit more because we need this nice and oily. So basically, this is how your pesto should come out when it's done. We're going to give it a little taste and see what we're working with. All right, we in there, boy. Ooh, nice and tangy. All right. That means you ain't got to add salt to Nathan. We good? We got these tomatoes that we're gonna actually roast on top of the stove to kind of give that pasta a little color. Okay. So we got this set aside. We're gonna drop this pasta in here. Regular linguine pasta. And don't break your pasta, please. And don't put no oil in your water because oil and water do not mix. Don't break your pasta, baby. Just let it do its thing. Alright? And follow the rules on your box of pasta. Don't be trying to cook it to your liking and all that stuff. Next thing you know, you got mushy pasta. So this one here says 11 to 13 minutes. Alright, bet. We're going to do 11, maybe 12 because we're going to toss this straight out of this water around here. And then you want to salt your pasta water too. And you use your olive oil when you take your pasta out. Alright? Not before. We got these big, nice sized jumbo shrimp that I just seasoned with just a little salt and pepper. Simple. And I'm gonna try not to add too much, so I'm gonna put them in there. Hopefully I'll get them all in there and not cool the pot down, but I want to sear these off. And then I'm gonna hit it with my pesto sauce. Actually, I'm gonna toss in these nice grape tomatoes to give it a little color. And then I'm gonna hit it with that pesto. Then I'm gonna toss in my pasta I got right here that's been al dente. And we're gonna go from there, baby. So we might as well just stay on the loop right now and get it all done. Woo, boy, that's a nice size shrimp. That boy, look at that, look at that. Turn this up a little bit. We're gonna high five. We're gonna high five around here. You know? Then we're gonna take these tomatoes along with this pesto. Look at that pesto. Boy, that pesto is off the chili. So when I flip these over, see, I got these people over here doing my taxes. So they're gonna be my guinea pigs, you know what I mean? They ain't never had nothing like this. Gourmet like this, you know what I mean? Check it out. Now this is real quick and simple. But look, I'm gonna say this. If you need your tax done, I don't know if you can zoom in on this 469-337-0083. Tara's Bookkeeping Service, LLC. I'm telling you, right here in the Dallas area, baby, they gonna get you right with your taxes. They ain't gonna cheat now. And they ain't gonna lie for you. But they definitely gonna get you right. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw in, because I got this on the high fire, I really want to blister these tomatoes up. We ain't seasoning nothing around here. We're gonna let this go high fire. High fire. Alright? Yes, indeed, boy. Well, look at that. Well, that's gonna be some good eating right there. Gonna be some good eating. Let me turn my light on so y'all can see. Woo! Boy, you see that color up in there? This is the day that the Lord has made. The day that the Lord has made. This Sunday, baby. See that tomato trying to jump out, baby? You gotta get back in there. Come on now. Look, I'm about to hit this up with this here. Stir this around real quick. Hit it with this pesto real quick. Now I'm about to hit it with this pasta. Yes, indeed. What about to eat good up in here? Boy, if y'all had a smell of this. Lord, if you had a smell of this. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the color on that. All right, just a little bit more. Well, one of them shrimps we started to get away. That's all right. It's a 15-second rule. I'm eating that one. You about to waste my shrimp. I'm about to eat that. And don't worry, I'll mop my food. So now we're going to hit it with a little extra virgin real quick. Whoa. that. Oh, Lord, look at that. All you want to do is color your pasta. Color your pasta. You're going to take this pasta and twirl it. I'm going to get these tomatoes. Pop them on there. We'll get all this together. Boy, this is going to be some good eating right here. Right here. Some shrimp on the top of that. Ooh, boy, y'all got y'all forks ready? Yeah. All right, y'all ready to get your grub on? Yeah. All right, now. All right, guys. Dig in. Tell me what you think.
Let me see.
Really sitting.
Awesome.
Okay. Well, I will say this again. Look, if y'all need y'all taxes done, I'm going to give them a quick plug because they my people. They came through and took care of your boy. But look, they getting their grub on. They ain't going to really say too much because they mouth full. But this your boy, Chef Boudreaux, man. You already know what it is. You already know how I get down.